Now, once again, targeted adjustments is pretty much what it says it does. It targets certain areas of the image to do its work on. And that's the thing about Photoshop Camera Raw, is that it's so intuitive. The tools are named according to what they do, and they're located conveniently. This is just a tremendous program up one side and down another. At any rate, up here at the top of the toolbar is the Targeted Adjustments tool. And if we come down here into this shot of Sarah, we can obviously see that it's slightly underexposed, but her face is reasonably good. So we're going to do a little bit of an adjustment first on the dark areas, meaning her hair. That's really where we want some detail to come out. So I'm going to left click, hold it down, and then move the mouse just slightly to the right to increase the values primarily in those dark areas. Notice that her face, the lighter areas on her face, are not receiving the adjustment. And as you look down here on the parabolic curve, you can see that indeed the darker areas of the image are being lightened. And we can do the same thing up here on her forehead, because it does look out of step with the rest of the adjustments. So we can come up, click on her forehead, and then come to the right to balance this out. And you can see as I move the cursor, I'm dragging the cursor over, and as I move the cursor, this entire area here is brightening. And the modeling that you saw in here is pretty much going away. But I don't like that result, so we'll start again and see if we can improve on the result. Left click, hold it down, drag to the right to increase, and of course drag to the left to substantially darken it. And you can see, you can get a visual representation of what you're doing by looking at what we call the curves dialog box, and more formally it's a parametric graph. Let's move these down here and move this one over here to increase our dynamic range slightly, and there we go. That's just about the perfect adjustment right there. There you go. Now if we go up to the tool icon and click on it, we get a drop-down list, and there's some other things that we can adjust. For instance, the saturation. If I want to boost the saturation on the image, click anywhere and move to the right. Now notice the saturation is increasing on the oranges, and only on the oranges, because that's the area of the image that we clicked. If we come down here and click on this, we got yellows thrown in there. Click on here. We got magentas and purples. Take a look at the sliders over here as I click and move to the right or move to the left. So you can isolate different areas of the image to make adjustments on. Let's pick another one here, and luminance. And then of course grayscale mix. And one more time, we can make adjustments on specific colors of the image, but those color adjustments are being reflected as a black and white result. So depending on your image will obviously dictate what kind of adjustment you do and the result that you get. It's all subjective. It's all experimental. Once more, come in, experiment with it, see what you like, see what you don't like. But if you're in a hurry and you just want to get things done, you come up here, click on it, pick one of these adjustments to adjust, and then simply slide on the image itself. Makes it really, really quick to do some rather quick basic adjustments in Camera Raw 7.